just finished adjusting to active health, and I'm getting ready for my year-end trip to Brazil. Every year I go with my family, and I'm super excited because people are always asking me how I do what I do. And the truth is, it's more about how I be who I be, and always learning to give, love, and serve so that I can take care of my people, my practice members, my family, and of course myself. And I'm super excited because the trip to Brazil is 12 and a half hours. It's a direct flight, and I've got a lot of studying to do. And I'm gonna share with you one of my secrets: audiobooks. Now, the flight is 12 and a half hours long, and instead of dragging along all of these space-occupying, really heavy pieces of paper, what I do is I use audiobooks. I've got everything ready to roll right here on my iPhone with Audible. Audible has the world's largest selection of audiobooks and exclusive stories created just for Audible called Audible Originals. You can get documentaries, audiobooks, all sorts of content scripted exactly for you that you can't find anywhere else. Audible keeps you informed, inspired, and entertained. And for somebody who needs to be informed, inspired, and entertained, that's awesome. The best part is, with the convenient Audible app, you can listen anytime, anywhere, like on a plane, with any Bluetooth device, phone, computer, anything that has the Audible app, and more. You can listen while you're in the gym, while you're shopping, or while your wife is shopping, when you're in the car, when you're traveling on a plane, and you don't have to lug all of these things around. All you have to do is have the Audible app. Anytime you can't read, you can listen with Audible. And Audible members now get more than ever before. Every month you can choose one audiobook regardless of price and 2 Audible originals from a fresh selection. Members stay motivated and inspired with exclusive access to guided fitness and meditation programs. You can also sign up for free updates from the New York Times, the Wall Street Journal, and the Washington Post, all daily to the app. Audible members can easily exchange any titles that they don't like too. Members keep their library of listen forever, even if they cancel. Start a 30-day trial and choose 1 audiobook and 2 Audible originals free. Let's go into 2020 strong, growing and learning to be our best. Here's what to do to get started. Start listening with a free 30-day trial where you can get 1 audiobook and 2 Audible originals free. Visit audible.com/Dr. Jason or text Dr. Jason to 500-500. That's audible.com/DRJASON, all lowercase, or text DRJASON to 500-500. And if you want to know how I keep my mind right for giving, loving, and serving, then check out There is a Spiritual Solution to Every Problem by Dr. Wayne Dyer, and that's for a loving mindset. Or you can check out The 10X Rule by Grant Cardone for business mindset growth. Those are 2 titles that I absolutely love and I listen to over and over again throughout the year. And now that I don't have to carry all of these books, I'm out of here. I'll see you all in 2020, and make sure you go to audible.com/Dr. Jason or text Dr. Jason to 500-500. Get the app, and then we can be connected, spine and mind. Let's go. Breathe in and out.
Oh. My whole body.
This is awesome. Hands off this way, face up. Toes in here. Pull.
Oh.
Toes in. Pull.
Oh.
Toes out. Knee here. Pull in. Toes out. Pull in. Good job.
I passed?
You passed.
Okay. Oh.
2.
What?
1. 0.
Ow!
-1.
That's me.
-2. -3.
Oh my god!
-4.
I'm gonna cry. Okay.
So excited.
Ow! Oh god, I can't with this one. I need something to hold on to.
Savannah? Yeah.
Sam! I can't. Oh my god!
Please do not hurt the camerawoman.
Are we done? No. What does that do? Okay.
Reset the firing of muscles when they're not firing properly. Your muscles are not behaving. Breath in, Jay. There we go. Amazing. Breath in and out. Chest relaxed. Beautiful, Jay. Breathe and out. Amazing. Come on up, sweetheart. Let's get another big one, man. And out. Chest relaxed. Hang in. Wow. hips loose. Wow. And out. Woo. Wow. Shoulders loose. Wow. Oh, that was amazing. And out. Drop here. All the way, all the way. Wow.
Wow.
Breathe.
That was so nice.
And out. Lift up your head a little bit. Amazing. Breathe. Beautiful.
That was good.
Amazing. We're going to go face up, Miss Tereshon. And down. Wow. So necessary.
Oh my goodness.
Super
Those
necessary.
were like deep cracks. Yeah.
In 10 weeks?
Time flies.
How's it going, man? 10 weeks old tomorrow. Yeah. Do you know that woman over there? Do you know her? Do you know her? Is that Mama? Is that Mama? Is that Mama? So, dude, I've been crazy to ask you. What's life like? What's it like being 9 weeks old?
Yeah.
What's it like? Really? No way. How's it been, man? Good? Did you say good? It's been good? Is it okay? Can I get you? Is it okay? Can I get you? Is it okay? Yeah, we gotta support. Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Oh,
He sleeps like a dream when I have him swaddled, or what's
oh
the
my God.
the wrap?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He loves
So
it. He just
this-
rolled over today.
Really?
I was like, wait, isn't that soon?
You're so beautiful. I love babies. I remember. I have 3 babies. And they are, they're a little older and a little bit bigger. But they started out like this. It's so beautiful. First thing we're gonna do is just gently cradle his head. He's so small and so beautiful. And I'm just gonna leave him like this. Hi. Yeah. Dude, first chiropractic visit, 10 weeks old. You kind of a boss, bro. What I'm gonna do, Mom, I've got my hand around Zayden's pelvis. Yeah. And one hand cupping his head. And I'm just gonna very simply hold his head. Yeah. And I'm just gonna twist his pelvis like this. And I'm holding his neck very stable in his upper back. And you can see, for example, that he's wriggling a little bit. And I'm looking at the elasticity, the tensegrity of his tissues. And I feel that his neck's pretty relaxed, but his lower back is a little tight. When I move him to the left, he goes okay. When I turn him to the right, his left leg extends and he gets a little tight.
Okay.
So there's no big adjustments with little kids. Everything's gentle and soft. And we check. And what we look to see is, are his hips mobile in the joints? Do they move properly? And I never want to overpower him. Let him be free and do what he wants to do, and I'll kind of go with him. And he's got something over there. Oh yeah. Oh, look at him looking at the camera too. I think he likes you, Savannah. So his hips are moving really well, which is just so beautiful, right? That's like what everyone in the world wants. Now I'm feeling his sacrum, and we're just checking. And I feel, when I feel his right sacrum, which is my left hand over here, it moves from back to front really smooth and easily. And when I go on the left side, there's a little tension, a little tightness. It feels like more resistance, right? And we're going to go like this now. Now I know he just ate, so I'll be gentle. I'm going to help him fold the hips a little bit, and I'm just going to gently push and see if his lumbar spine is pretty flexible. And sometimes that helps with the bowel movement. So he's doing pretty good there. And then what I'm going to do... Hi, you like her, don't you? I'm going to turn him around. And now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just, you see he's turning his head to the left. Does he feed on one side more than the other?
He prefers this side.
Which would be this position, right? Okay. So now I'm gonna turn his head here, but I'm just gonna see if he turns, and he turns pretty beautifully. I don't think he likes this as much.
No.
And then if I go back this way, let's go, we're just checking.
It's definitely his preferred side. The pediatrician mentioned to make sure to...
Yes, exactly. And there's no quick movements or adjustments. It's very slow. The check and the adjustment, it's more about their tone and the way, like the tone in their nervous system, right? So think of like you being you, and if you're upset, your kind of body has a different tone than if you're sipping a glass of champagne and relaxing. So
You hit the key on the head.
yeah. Big breath in. There we go. Breathe again. And out. Ooh, amazing. Breath in again. Shoulders relax. Oh, that was a good one. That was huge. Let's go on your right side, sir, facing me. So you said pro fight in March, was it? February?
That's what we're shooting.
Come on, man.
Oh,
Do you know who the opponent's going to be yet?
not yet, no.
Come on, man. Let's breathe in. And all the way out. Hips drop, drop, drop. Drop again. All the way out. Oof, beautiful. Breathe, breathe. All the way out. Drop there. Amazing.
Oh, that was much needed.
Much needed, sir.
Much
Come on
needed.
up this way. Come on up. We got your upper back moving already. Let's do this though. Come on over here too. Check this out. So your lower back, we got two things. We've got crazy curvature, right? Little scoliosis there. It's all right. It happens. And we're hyperlordotic. So the first thing we're going to do is pull it back, but then we're going to put you on what's called a scully roll on L543. We're going to bring that curve back to midline. So come on over this way, sir. Thank you for watching Daily Dub. I really appreciate it. Some really important news for you in just a moment, but I do have some questions to answer for you. The Vitality Vixen says, have you ever worked with cystic fibrosis patients? The answer is yes. Cystic fibrosis is characterized by a lot of mucus in the lungs, a lot of scar tissue forming in the lungs, that sort of thing. And what happens is when the brain and the body have a disconnect because the spine is out of alignment, then we are typically slanted into our sympathetic nervous system, which is our fight or flight, and that lowers our immune system. So there's no inherent contraindications for taking care of a patient with cystic fibrosis. In fact, what we want to do is check the spine for misalignments, correct them where applicable, allow the brain and body to be connected so you can be at your best and you can have the highest level of immune function. And then of course instill lifestyle habits to help you and assist with both your spinal and overall health. So remember, doctor means teacher, and we're here to educate people that spinal health is a part of your health. So yes, I would definitely get to a chiro. Next question's a longer one. Tiffany Shavana says, is it safe for someone who's had scoliosis surgery to have this done? Because I still have problems with my right side from my neck and shoulder all the way down to my lower back. Also sometimes the right side of my jaw. The surgery fixed 96% of my curve, but my right shoulder still comes forward a bit and it's uncomfortable for the rest of the right side of my body, if that makes any sense. So Tiffany, that does make sense. My heart goes out to you. It really is hard to be in pain. I'm sorry you're hurting. What I would tell you is yes, we can help many people with metallic rods in their spine that have had scoliosis surgery. I've had multiple spine fractures. People come in with multiple spine fractures, both with and without surgery, some with cement, some with simply stress fractures that have healed. We've had metal rods, we've had scoliosis correction, all sorts of things. We can still work gently over the rods. This is a little bit more advanced, but for people that are understanding, we work to get proprioceptive input to the brain. We want to make sure joints are moving. There's no big adjustment over the rods. We can also use percussive instruments, do what's called mirror image adjusting, do certain traction setups. This is why it's super critical and important to go to a chiropractor that is specific, that takes films, that analyzes and looks at you and does more than just, let's say, one thing, so that we can have a multifaceted, well-rounded approach. So I would definitely get to the chiro. And the cool thing is this, if you came in and you had all this stuff going on and I thought, look, there's really no way I can help you, I would tell you, because I don't want you here if I can't help you. So So definitely get to a chiro that's qualified to help you. Next one is Adrian S1970 says, is chiropractic something that can help with occipital neurology? And I think she means occipital neuralgia, which is nerve pain in the occiput area. And is it safe to have chiropractic done if you have a blood clot in your brain? Yes, I have both of these. The answer is yes and yes, but let's talk about it. So occipital neuralgia is nerve pain in the occiput area, and it's typically a neuromusculoskeletal issue. So either the occiput is out of alignment, you're translated, you're forward, there's something wrong. And as a result, the nerve is irritated and hurting. Pain is a sign that something is wrong. So if you're having occipital neuralgia, there's something wrong, and we want to check alignment. It could be from something else other than a chiropractic issue, but I have many patients with occipital neuralgia that I have helped to get rid of that condition. Now, the next thing is blood clots in your brain, and let me just make sure I get everything. Blood clot in your brain. Okay, so yes, it is safe pending a thorough consultation, examination, analysis, certain orthopedic tests, and really a thorough case history and co-management with your medical doctor. There are certain things that I may not do to stimulate blood flow or increase blood flow in an area. I would want to speak to your vascular surgeon, your brain surgeon, your neurologist, or whomever else is helping you so that I have a more complete understanding of your case. In and of itself, I would say that yes, it's okay to have chiropractic care while being co-managed if you have a brain clot. However, it absolutely may be contraindicated. I've seen both. I've had patients that I've cared for with brain clots, blood clots, and I've had other ones where I've said, you know what, we're not going to care for you at this point or not at this area in your spine. This is why co-management is huge. I'm a chiropractor. I really want to help you. I can't help everybody as much as I'd like to, but there's a lot of people that can be helped. So get to a qualified chiro. Make sure the chiro co-manages with your medical doctor, neurologist, whomever, and it's a great question, so thank you for asking. Now, for some important news. Look, it's been an amazing year in 2019. I've been really blessed to serve, people coming into our office from miles away from all over the world, and we've been putting out a lot of content for you. And it's kind of hard. It breaks my heart a little bit, but after talking with my wife and my family and my 3 kids and even my team here at Active Health, I've just decided that I think it's going to be the best thing for this to be my last video. I really appreciate you watching. It's going to be my last video of 2019. So make sure you tune in 2020 because we're going to have a lot of content coming your way. I'm never going to stop, man. You can't stop it. We're going to be there for you. Make sure you're subscribed because if you're not, I can tell. Actually can't, but subscribe because we got a lot of content coming for you. I'm excited. Let's go sit.